G'day, hobby friends. Just a quick one today. An unboxing of this Kromlech Trench Korps. That's what they're called. Don't really know much about them other than they're made in Poland and they look pretty cool. Guard surrogate, as it were. I got this box for kit bashing. Let's have a look. Kromlech. I think that's how you pronounce it. From Poland. Knife. 28mm heroic scale. Trench Korps, infantry death squads. See someone else's take on the Death Korps of Krieg, etc. Guard. 10 models, I think it was around $40 to $50, something like that. I got them mainly because they're different. They have actual legs rather than being covered in cloaks or tabards, what have you, because sometimes you just want to have legs on your miniatures. Also a good selection of guns. Made in Poland. All right, let's open her up. Should I sharpen knife? All right, so it's basically, what do we got here? So basically like some sort of paper sleeve. It's not a cardboard sleeve, I think, is the box. Does it come off? Is it glued on? It appears to be glued on. Can I just open up the ends? Fumbling around with my first bra to try and get off or something. Seriously, how's this come undone? Ah, okay. Here, this is, okay, so it's stuck on there. There we go. And the box opens up how? Ah, it's sealed here. All right, there we go. I got it. Open she goes. Oh, more plastic. Kromlech, working with resin. Oh, so they're resin. I thought they were plastic. Well, that's my first mistake. Modeling putty or filler. Okay. Let's see how they are. I've bought a lot of things I didn't realize were resin in the past, and they've generally turned out to be pretty ordinary. So let's see what these are like. Here we go. An old chopping board. It comes in the bag. A lot of resin dust. Just be aware of that. Bodies and legs together. Quite fine. Crisp details. I think I'll just lay them all out for you. See what you got. All right, so initial impressions are, for resin, these are very good. I've ordered a lot of resin stuff before in the past with varying degrees of success. Most of it sits in my bits box waiting to never be used. I generally just find them to be either too brittle or the details are so fine that it's basically like, you know, a rim of a cap is something like that, basically. Just rubbish, too delicate. But these actually look pretty good. In particular, the bodies. It appears at initial glance, you basically get an opposite of each of the bodies. Yep. So it looks like the castings are basically, you get the opposite of each. Yep. So there's 5 bodies, but 10 total because they're each facing kind of the other way. There are 9 las guns. And you get some sniper rifle, flamer, 2 flamers by the look of it, or melter and whatever you want to call it, bolt gun. I mean, surrogates, of course. This is not official Games Workshop stuff. Arms for all of them, heads, etc. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heads. Cool plasma pistol, bolt gun, las pistol, etc. Some nice stuff. By and large, for the price, are they worth it? For me, yes, because the bodies are good, because they have no tabards, no capes, no nothing. You have clean legs exposed. Something that seems to lack on pretty much all Games Workshop models nowadays. They don't want to, I don't know, cast a crotch or something. Anyway, there you have it. Kromlech. I'm going to be using these not for guard, but for kit bashing. In particular, a certain Space Cowboy crewed together. One of these models is going to be made up with this, I think. Otherwise, good for Stargrave, 5 Parsecs from home, guard, surrogate, etc. Cracking. Let's have a close. Details are nice and crisp. The arms are particularly good, as are the weapons and the bodies, I think. Not too much flashing, not too hard, just a lot of actual just resin, flaky dust rubbish. Probably the most I've ever had out of any resin that I've ordered. But otherwise, they look pretty good, I've got to say. For scale, or just for some reference, I'll just throw a sprue down next to it. The legs are comparable to the legs of... Yep. Yeah, so pretty comparable with Games Workshop stuff here. I'm just comparing this to a handy sprue that I have of some Genestealer Cultists. Neophyte Hybrids, that's the one. Some Genestealer Cult Neophyte Hybrids. How are we looking? Chests are pretty similar, comparable. Arms are pretty comparable. Guns. Yeah, so they're good. They're good. They're very close, I would say, to a Games Workshop style. Barrels probably a touch narrow. Pistols a touch smaller. Yeah, narrower pistols. How do their heads look? Get a Neophyte head. Similar. Touch smaller, I suppose. Here we go. Partially used screw of Guardsman. So just some Cadians. The guns are comparable in size and barrel diameter. Heads. Heads are pretty good too. Yeah. So all in all, good comparison. 28mm scale. A lot of resin dust. But otherwise, I think that's they're pretty good. I'm going to be using these for some upcoming conversions. What's that song about a man named Jane or something? Anyways. So there you go, hobby friends. More fool me for not paying attention to what I'm actually buying. They're resin, not plastic, but they do look good. Some of the best resin details that I've seen yet so far on a kit that I've ordered like that. So until next time, hobby friends, keep crafting.